What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy DTLF back with another pregame live stream as the Lakers get set to face the Minnesota Timberwolves at Staples Center at 6:30 Pacific time. Uh, okay, so got a couple of things to break down today. Rajon Rondo, unfortunately, is going to be out with that sore hamstring. They coach said they're going to be precautious about it and they want to be safe. So since he still has some tightness and some soreness on that hamstring, he's going to be out for tonight's game. Now, what does this mean moving forward? How many games he might miss? Not exactly sure because we don't play again till Wednesday. So for tonight, they're just being precautious based on what coach said. So that's the good news of that. Even better news, guys. Even better news than obviously Rondo being out only for one game potentially is that Avery Bradley has been cleared for full basketball activities. So he's extremely close to return. I can't wait for him to be back. So that's the good news. We might get Rondo and Avery Bradley back as soon as maybe even Wednesday. And then, so we're starting to get healthier and we're starting to take care of our players, make sure they don't get injured. We have a great record. We can afford to sit Rondo for this game, make sure everything is good. How you guys doing? Good to see you guys. Welcome to the live stream. He said, I went to a G League game last night and got a chance to see Norvell, Talon, and Quinn Cook, and he's a super cool dude. By the way, this is what I look forward to tonight's game, is that if we're blowing out this Minnesota Timberwolves team, if we get lucky enough to blow them out, Thornton Tucker, Zach Norvell, and Kostas Antetokounmpo have been recalled from the G League on their two-way contracts, so they're with the team as we speak. And if we're blowing them out, expect them to get some minutes. However, I don't expect Frank Vogel to get any of those guys minutes unless we do blow out the Timberwolves by the fourth quarter. If so, then we might get our first glimpse at Thornton Tucker and Zach Norvell and Kostas for the season, especially Thornton Tucker. We haven't seen him play at all. We saw some Zach Norvell, so I can't wait to see what Thornton Tucker. And by the way, that team is undefeated in the G League, I believe. I think they 10-0 or something like that, which is the first time in G League history. So we're making history in the main squad, the Lakers, and we're making history on the G League. So we drafted well again, and we could potentially have some gems. Let's see if tonight we could see, them play tonight. He said, "Rest in peace to Juice." Yeah, man. Rest in peace to Juice WRLD, man. Passed away at the young age of 21. He had just turned 21. So that's sad news, man. I really rock with his music. There's a couple of tracks I like. It's unfortunate, when people die like that so young prematurely. So rest in peace to him and condolences to his family. That's obviously upsetting. But like I said, hopefully the Lakers tonight are able to play the young talent. That's really what I'm looking forward to. I want to display talent Horton Tucker tonight. I want to see what he's got because I like what he's doing in the G League so far. He said, "What's up, Dan? This is Lakers fans have waited for 10 years for. Welcome back, Lakers. Los Angeles missed you." Yeah, man, I feel you, bro. Absolutely. The Lakers have been balling out. And that's why, by the way, if you guys haven't caught it yet, check out my new mix. It's called Win, by J-Rock, obviously the track. Great mix. So go ahead and check it out. He said, "I was watching your music hype video." That's what's up, Kevin. I appreciate you, bro. He said, "These drugs killing us, bro." It's unfortunate at such a young age, such a young talent gone. I like some R&B, so I rock with these singers, man. And it's unfortunate that he was taken away from this earth so young, man. Nice video, Dan. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. He said, "The offense run away smoother with Rondo." Yeah, Rondo's a real point guard, so he's going to be missed for tonight, but I think we still have enough talent to be able to pull this away. Dan, your video got me hyped. Makes me want to go out and shoot around. Absolutely, man. When I was making it, I felt like playing some hoops. I haven't played in a couple of weeks, so yeah, man. I got to get back in shape because me and my boys are going to be in this rec league come February again, so I'm looking forward to that. He said, "Yeah, my nephew is a rapper. He knows Juice real well. Rest in peace, Juice." Man, that's unfortunate, brother, but hey, hang in there. He said, "Dan, can you buy Alan Silva a DeRozan jersey?" Why do you say that? I'm curious. I haven't really been listening to Alan, so why do you say that? He said, "Today was the day that CP3 got vetoed. Can't believe what David Stern did." I'm over it now, but yes, it took me a very long time to get over that corrupt move that they did. So I agree with you, man. That was tough, and I feel like had that trade not got vetoed, Kobe's career would have been prolonged a little bit because, some of the ball handling duties would have been taken over by obviously an elite guard at the time, like Chris Paul. Alfred said, hello, Dan. Great job on your fire mix. You do a good job. Keep up the good work. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. And if you guys haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out, man. It's called Win, tracked by J Rock, and I did all the editing and everything on there. So go ahead and enjoy that. He said, yeah, check the mix. It's fire. Thank you, brother. And Dan, we trust. Oh, man. He said, DTLF, what's your average stat line? Well, the last league, I was averaging like 15 points per game. I wasn't playing. I was off guard. I wasn't handling the rock as much. So I didn't get as many touches as I should have. But the next league, I'm going to play point guard, which is my specialty. And I'm going to make sure to get everybody involved. But yeah, it was fun. I shot over 50% from beyond the arc for sure, man. I'm slowly but surely getting my stroke back on the shot. Obviously, some of you guys know I broke my fourth and fifth fingers on my shooting hand. So it took me a while to get back to that. But I'm getting back slowly but surely. Is it sorry, Dan? I can't donate. Oh, you're talking about the thing on my Twitter? For sure, man. Don't even worry about it. If you guys can't do it, like I said, it'd be nice to rack it up before Christmas. But if it's not possible, then I'm just going to keep it there and keep racking it up till eventually I'm able to do that. He said, Dan, what is your stat prediction for AD and LeBron and the end game score? Again, I would expect anywhere from 25 to 30 apiece from each of the two. 25 is just fine. That's 50 combined. And then obviously the 10 assists from LeBron that he's getting so regularly, best passer in the game right now. And then, give me 8 to 10 rebounds from AD and 2 to 3 blocks. And my prediction is we should win by at least 10. But the Timberwolves, they're a young, feisty group, and Andrew Wiggins has improved. So we're gonna have to make sure that we keep him out of the lane because he's a very good slasher. He's also turned into somewhat of a good mid-range shooter, so we have to do a good job on him tonight. LeBron's going to have his hands full. Same thing with Danny Green. They're going to be switching out on him. So, is it Kuz haters or Ghost? Oh, and by the way, Kuzma just said it, man. A lot of people are jealous because the Lakers are winning. He's not concerned about the stats. Again, that's why the track was win, because that's all we care. We curve everything else, and we try to win, man. That's it. So, He said Avery Bradley will be back against the Magic or the Heat. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. He could be back as soon as Wednesday for sure. So I'm excited for that. He said you don't get worried about copyright, Dan. Your channel is growing a lot. Don't want to see the BS happen. To hope it's not a copyright strike. Nah, man, not at all. Because I don't make any profit off of it. They make full profit. They get full credit for the track and all that. So. They get the full profit, and that's what I just do it for you guys. That video is strictly for you guys. I don't get paid for that, nothing. So the only way I would get a copyright strike is if I was claiming it as my own and trying to make profit off of that. But no, I don't make no profit. Will Kid go to New York? Good question. You know what? I told you guys I fear that they would come after our coaching staff, and it looks like reports are coming out that they are trying to get potentially even Jason Kidd now. We'll see over the next couple of days, see how much steam that picks up, but hopefully not. I would like to keep our full coaching staff intact. He said, haters hate. That's their job, a miserable state of thinking. He said, Dan, the YouTube policy will be implemented this Tuesday. What YouTube policy? I'm actually not sure what you're talking about, bro. He said, all right, got you, bro. Nice, good stuff. He said, this game will be tough. They are the 7th seed. Yeah, I mean, every game is going to be tough. We're the Lakers. We have a target on our back, but we're so dang good that we can pull away from any team with a nice little 6 to 7 minute stretch in the game and then just maintain control. We really haven't gained a huge lead and then lost it all the way yet this season. We've lost it a little bit, but somehow we stayed on top, and that's all that matters, the win. Can't wait to see the Lakers play the Rockets. I can't wait for that Bucks game that's coming out, I think, December 19th, which is one day right before my birthday. So I'm excited for that. I can't wait for that Milwaukee Bucks game. And then 2 days after my birthday, on December 22, I'm going to go to that game versus the Denver Nuggets, the rematch. That's going to be great at Staples Center. So I'm excited, man. All the good stuff's coming up. Christmas, my birthday, great games. Super hype. Have you heard of Lonzo going to the Warriors? Nah, don't buy into those rumors, guys. Too early for that. I do not wish that anyone coaching the Knicks with Dolan, the owner. I feel you on that. Dan, should the Lakers add Fizdale to their coaching staff? Nah, I love our coaching staff. As long as we stay intact and nobody leaves, I think we're good. Now, if somebody leaves, then it's something to consider for sure. The policy is where if you use racial slurs or inappropriate video, they can flag your channel. I mean, that's fair. Nobody should use those anyways. Hey, what's up, T? Good to see you, girl. How you been? The Bucks and the Clippers in the next 2 weeks. That's going to be exciting, man. I can't wait. Both of those games are high stakes, man. I can't wait. They're going to copyright my photos. What photos? I'm not sure what you're talking about. He said Jason Kidd wants to be the head coach of the least decent team. He might not recover if he goes to the Knicks. Too much of a risk. We'll see. Dan, you have over 300 likes for your fire mix. Thank you, man. I put some work into that. It took me a couple of hours to put together, so it's always nice to see that you guys like it. I appreciate that. Teams can start making trades next Sunday, next week Sunday. Yeah, I mean, they could already make trades, but you're right. Most of the contracts that were signed in the offseason are tradable starting next Sunday. So, yeah, for sure. The joy and energy the Lakers play with is a sign of a magical team. Yeah, man. This is a once-in-a-generation type team, and we get these every once in a while. The Lakers get them every, every 10 years. We get a great team for the next couple of years. So, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Hey, what's up, McKinley? How you doing, bro? All the way from Ohio. That's what's up, bro. Glad to see we got Laker fans everywhere. Just had some bomb-ass fettuccine. Fettuccine. Oh, that's bomb. Have you tried the chicken Alfredo? Fire as well with the broccoli on the side. They can make trades now. Look at the ESPN trade machine. Oh, yeah. Like I said, they can make trades for sure. My thumbnail? Nah, I doubt it. I doubt it. If anything, they'll give you a warning and then you can take it off. But nah, they shouldn't, because these are thumbnails that are on Google for everybody to use for sure. And if that's the case, I could just start altering them. That's not a problem. Don't worry about it too much. But I appreciate your concern, Emma. You said Dwight dropped 20 points, 20 rebounds, and 6 assists, 4 blocks, and 2 steals tonight. I mean, if there's extra run for him, for sure. You know. Hey, Dan, I'm in New York. New York City of Dreams. I see you, bro. How you doing? I don't think New Orleans is going to resign Lonzo. Well, I mean, they should. He's going to be restricted, isn't he? And if he's restricted, he's definitely going to be worth something. They're not going to just let him walk. That's talent you're letting walk away. That doesn't work that way. In today's NBA, that'd be weird. Do I think DeMar DeRozan should get traded? And if so, where? Well, I told you guys, man, all these players that pass on playing for the Lakers end up regretting their choices and their decisions. So, yeah, I do think he's going to get traded. Where exactly? As long as he doesn't go to Basketball Siberia in Detroit somewhere, then he should be all right. He's still making millions, so. Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate you, brother. I mean, maybe they're educating me on something I don't know about, so I appreciate the concern for sure. But I should be all right. I'm not breaking any policies or nothing. What if DeMar goes to the Knicks, Dan? I mean, that'll be fun to watch, but is he really going to put him over the top? Nah. DeMar's a above average star player. He's nothing super special. He's a mid-range beast. He can post you up. He has good footwork, very good slasher, but he always lacked a couple of things in his game, including the three-point shot consistently. Dan, did you notice LeBron still getting his head to the rim level on some dunks? One particular lob he did for sure in a recent game, perhaps even a little above the rim. Yeah, man, this guy's a freak athlete. Like they've been saying, like Steve Kerr said, best athlete to ever walk Earth. Yes, I give him that title for sure. Hey, thank you, Alvin. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. What's your prediction for tonight's game? Lakers should win at least by 10 points, and hopefully we get to see the G League squad. You know, I want to see Zach Norvell, Thornton Tucker. I want to see Giannis's brother as well. I want to see all of them, man, take the floor. That'll be great to see there. Hopefully the whole fourth quarter they get to play, and we can see some of what Thornton Tucker could do. We've seen Costas and we've seen Zach Norvell, but we haven't seen the first round draft pick that we got, and Thornton Tucker. I can't wait to see what he's got. He seems to have handles on him. He looks like he has a decent shot. He's built right, like for the NBA, and he's only 19. So we could have gotten another gem right there, and you never know. Maybe he'll come handy down the stretch and at some point this season. I don't know, man. I want to see him play. How long will Rondo be out? We're hearing that it's just precaution. He's just sore. He hasn't strained anything, but he's sore, right? So hopefully it's just today, and then he'll be back on Wednesday because we're going to need his playmaking And it's shooting. Now I can say it feels weird saying Rondo shooting, but shooting off the bench should be fun. He said, "Hey Dan, is your address the same as the one you gave me about a year ago?" I don't remember giving you my address, but I think I gave you my brother's address, and he'll deliver anything you give me, or my brother-in-law's address. Your mixed video shows how good LeBron is playing. Unreal. Yeah, and the same thing with AD. There were so many highlights I couldn't fit into that mix. So look forward to a new mix probably when we get the 40th win. I'll probably be dropping them every 20 wins just to celebrate the season, man. And when we get to the number 40, I'll probably drop another sick mix and fit in some of the highlights I missed out on. Your mixed video, oh no, I already read that one. He said, funny seeing people who say the West is weaker than the East. I like Skip Bayless. He said, like Skip Bayless. Yeah, again, they're going to make excuses. Kuzma hit the nail on the head. He said they're winning, so people are jealous. That's always been the case anytime, that happens. He said, you should get a P.O. box. I got a P.O. box, man. It's just, honestly, I never have time to go and check it out, so I ended up just canceling it. But, yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Norvell's a good player. Can't wait to see him on the squad. Yeah, man, me too. Championship mix. Ooh, nah, man. When we win a championship, I'm dropping a whole track. Similar to Meta World Peace when they won a championship with the Lakers, man, that was fun. So I'm gonna do a huge, badass track. Probably gonna feature a couple of artists, and should be fun. I'm already working on something big. It's a West Coast track, man. It has that West Coast vibes to it. With my boy Lonnie, my boy Omar. So shout out to them. They're gonna get in the booth pretty soon. We're gonna finish it up. I already finished my part, so it's on my end. It's ready to get put out. I just need them to come in and finish it off. So should be fun, guys. DTLF, I'm scared of the Milwaukee Bucks. Look, they're balling beyond my expectations this season, but I still think we match up very favorably versus them if they're in the finals. With Giannis, I know it's a tall task, but you have to get the ball out of his hands. You have to make him shoot contested long range or mid-range shots and keep him out of the lane, because that's where he wreaks havoc. If they do that, we can easily beat the Bucks. That's your number one target right there. He said, what's up, Dan? Let's get the 21st Lakers. #RipJuice. Yeah, thank you so much, brother. I agree, man. Rest in peace to Juice WRLD, and let's get this victory, man. He said, you're in Colton. I go to that Walmart DC a lot. Yeah, man, I don't go to the Colton Walmart. I go to the Rialto one. It's nicer and it's a little bit bigger. So yeah, I like the Rialto one. But if you guys ever spot me, go ahead and say what's up, man. Dan, bring out the jacket on December 19th. It's coming out December 22nd, but I might make an exception and pull it out back to back. I don't know. I'll probably have you guys vote on that. But I'm trying to save it for that Flipper team that I really want to destroy. Clipper fans keep bringing up the first game against us. Shake my head. You know what? That's how mediocre they are. They celebrate regular season victories because they don't do much in the postseason. So let them have their little one-game victory. We're going to be holding up the trophy at the end. So it is what it is. At the end of the day, that's as victorious as they're going to feel. That's it. Let them celebrate game one, even though they're, 10 games behind us? He said they match up with Embiid. That is one of the reasons they signed Howard. Yeah, I agree. That Sixer team is one that I don't want to face in the finals because they're going to be harder to beat than probably any team in the NBA as far as matchups go, but we'll still beat them. The one team I'm not afraid of, obviously the Clippers in the West. In the East, Milwaukee doesn't scare me just because Giannis still hasn't added a consistent three-point shot to stretch the floor. In the playoffs, everything just, we clamp down and everything just, the half-court sets, after 7 games, you start pretty much, hold up, let me get rid of this ignorant prick. After 7 games, you start pretty much locking in on your opponent. By game number 2 or 3, you kind of figure what they do out. So I think even though Giannis will be a handful in a 7-game series, I think the Lakers can match up really well, take him out of it, and force him to become an uncomfortable scorer. And that's what you want from him. You don't want him to get comfortable in the paint, dunk, all these easy layups, transition buckets, not. What you want to do with Giannis is turn him into somebody who forces stuff up, from mid-range or three-point shot. I'm more worried about Dallas and the Bucks. I'm not worried about Dallas. I think that one game in Staples Center was a fluke. I don't think it'll happen again. Next time we face them, expect a whooping from our part. So Ben Simmons can't shoot either. I agree with you, Lakers squad. But the thing is about Ben Simmons, he kind of has taken his game up a little bit as far as slashing, playmaking, and just his confidence is a little higher. But yeah, I agree. We match up favorably basically versus everybody. I expect the championship fully, like no excuses, right? But like I said, I think I'd rather see Milwaukee in the finals than Philly because Philly, if you ever seen Joel Embiid go up against AD, they match up extremely well. They almost cancel each other out. But that's just how I feel. I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. Hey, Dan, who would you want to see us face in the first round? I mean, anybody. Bring on anybody in the West except for Denver. Denver's really tough. I don't want to start off that tough. But anybody else in the West doesn't really scare me like that. Dallas don't have a defense like the Lakers. Defense wins championships. Exactly, Jesse. 100%. Giannis will get his versus the Lakers. He's that good, but they're too inexperienced and not deep enough to match the Lakers. I agree. I agree with that. But with the rim protection we have, Giannis won't get off so easily. I will say that. He might get his, but they're going to be harder in buckets. And in a 7-game series, he's going to wear it down. He's going to wear it down. Really love how everyone is buying into the Coach Vogel system. Very underrated aspect from the season is that Frank Vogel has just done a phenomenal job. I mean, we can't speak highly enough about Frank Vogel. And recently, they asked him if he feels really confident with the 20-3 record, right? If it feels like they can win every game. And he said, he's looking at it like they're 0-0 every game. He starts from scratch. So that's the right mentality. You can't rest on your laurels, and you have to continue to strive for greatness. And I love it. I love what Coach has done, what Coach has said, his attitude, his work ethic. Perfect. Dan, let's be 100 here. Only team that can beat us is us. There you go, Keith. I agree with you, brother. I 100% agree. Hey, Dan, will we have more than 2 players in the All-Star game? Let me see. That's a good question, actually. Based on the stats that they're averaging, probably not. But that's okay, man. We got 2 of the best players in the All-Star game, and it's going to be hell of entertaining wherever that is held. I forgot where the All-Star game is being held this year. He said, I'm going to be honest. Bucks can't beat the Clippers in a 7-game series. I mean, I'm not worried about that because they're not going to match up versus the Clippers in a 7-game series. So, it doesn't matter. The Clippers never get out of the second round. It is what it is. Why do the Lakers not use Kostas? I like how you said the name. Because he's still young, raw, and inexperienced. You'll see that if he plays tonight. He has a lot of potential, but he also has a lot to work on. Very similar to Isaac Bonga, except I think I like Kostas better. He's obviously more athletic and better built for the NBA grind 82 season. But all in all, he's still very raw. Raw players, they have a way to go. I have been watching Zach Norvell and Thornton Tucker, and they look a little more developed, a little further along than Kostas. So we'll see. It's just our year, Dan. We getting that chip. I think so, Jason Black. As long as we stay healthy, and that's the key right there, health. Health is the key to basically anybody's postseason run, but especially ours, because we can't afford to lose any of the big 2, LeBron or AD. That's the key. We got to protect our Kingsmen, right? And we got to make sure that our pawns don't get destroyed on the way to the finals, right? So health is key, man. He said, we do have a third weapon on our team, our defense. Our bench as well. Our bench has been exceptional so far, so I agree. I think Kuz will fill that role eventually once he gets comfortable. I think he will be that guy. He's a big-time shot taker, and I can't wait to see what he does in the playoffs. He said, best case scenario, Flip face the Rockets in the playoffs. Or, even better case scenario, the Clippers don't make the playoffs. Imagine that. Ooh, the analysts wouldn't know where or what beach and what sand to bury their head in. I would love for that to happen, but we'll see. Is the game on TV? I haven't checked the guide yet. Somebody can update my man right here. Let him know. He said, Kawhi Leonard looks very worried. I think he knows he made a big mistake by going to the Clippers. He's going to realize that sooner or later if he already hasn't. Him and PG. I think they know now just by all the attention the Lakers are getting, and the only attention they're getting is from the media that they're basically buying off with sending them jerseys and stuff, right? That's all the attention they're getting. But the fans aren't talking about the Clippers. Have you seen how boring those Clipper games are? Kawhi Leonard is not the funnest player to watch at all. Like, he's effective, he's efficient, but he's not the funnest. Paul George, he's not the same as he was before he got injured, before that leg injury. Lou Williams is just he's a foul magnet. That's basically where he makes his living. There's no high flying. There's no crossovers and stuff like that, Whereas with the Lakers, obviously we have the brand, the biggest, best fan base in the world, and they're playing a fun brand of basketball, right? We're playing the pick and roll extremely well. We get all these lob dunks, all these posters. It's been fun to watch. It's been a great season. The Bucks just handed the Clippers a beatdown. Yeah, and again, when you start to see around this part of the season who are the real contenders and who are the pretenders, I've been telling you guys, I'm not drinking that Clipper Kool-Aid. I never will. Never, never, never. He said the Clippers players don't look happy. Clippers team's not exciting. It's like watching paint dry. Whoop-de-doo. That's a perfect analogy right there. Perfect, man. Paint dry. There you go. About 16 to 17 million Laker fans. Yup. And counting, man, because we continue to grow. And you have to understand that the Laker fan base is so huge because of the success we've had over the past. People don't forget that. Haters try to make you forget it. They'll say stupid stuff like, oh, you guys are living in the past. Like, not realizing that history always repeats itself. So if your team was trash like the Clippers in the past, they're going to be trash in the future. I mean, is there room for improvement? Sure. Maybe once you move out of LA. But for now, man, they're going to be – there's that Clipper curse hanging over them, and it is what it is. Hey, Dan, what do you think when LeBron tried to trademark the word Taco Tuesday? I think it's silly. It's funny, come on, bro. You didn't invent Taco Tuesday. But, hey, at least he tried, right? He's trying to make – he'd probably try to trademark it so he could sell, like, shirts and all this stuff. I mean, he's a businessman. Can't blame him for thinking money, right? Who do you take? Our second unit versus the Knicks starting five? Now, I haven't seen enough of the Knicks to make that analogy, but you have to understand, like, we can't disrespect the NBA. Just because they're struggling doesn't mean they don't have some hoopers over there. So probably the Knicks starting five. But they have Julius Randle. Dennis Smith really is a starter, even though he's not getting PT. They have that center kid, I forget his name, who they drafted that I wanted for the Lakers. If you guys remember on draft night, I was really cheering for him. And he's really starting to come around. I like that kid. I forgot his name, but you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And then, Kevin Knox, obviously, he still has a ways to go. It's just some franchises, they want instant results, and so they don't know how to develop young talent. And they hire coaches that don't know how to develop young talent. They try to, like, take a shortcut to victory. Doesn't happen like that. Yes, Mitchell Robinson. That's my guy right there. Yep. We will be handing the T-Wolves their 12th loss by the grace of God. Absolutely, Renee. And hopefully it is a swift victory. That way our young talent could play. But I'm excited for tonight. Let's get it. Again, if you guys haven't checked out my Lakers mix that I just dropped called Win, go ahead and check that out, man. Very cool, very fun. We'll get you hyped right before the game. That's going to wrap it up for me, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to smash that like button. And I'll catch you guys on the post game. Enjoy the game. See you guys then.